All right, let's get this fucking started. Let's get acquainted. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Clip, or whatever. And yeah, that's it.
So, Cliff, you're from New York, right? Tell
Yes.
me a little bit about your childhood and like growing up there. What it was like.
Well, so I was born in Brooklyn, and then shit happened with my family, so I had to go to Texas in high school. And that was hell. And like every day I was just like, I need to get back to Brooklyn. Because living in Brooklyn, like growing up, like that did made me who I am today. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So after I graduated high school, I ran away back to the city. And then, yeah, now I'm here right now in LA. So, T. But yeah.
So, you're in LA. What have you been doing out here? Like, what was your main purpose of visiting? And what was your
um,
favorite time?
Well, I had a lot of work lined up here, and like since it's the new year, like I know people be like New Year, New Me or whatever, but I took that like seriously because like I felt that, and also I just turned 21 and it's 2021, so I was like it's only right, and like the road is type ending, so I might as well do something about it. So anyway, so I came to LA to work and shit and like do me, so we're gonna see where that takes me. But yeah.
What was going through your fucking head when you wrote "sad bitch"?
I literally was a sad bitch. Like, like, I was at my ex's crib and like I had no money. Like I was wearing his clothes. Like I was like it was like I was in a really shitty situation. And like this guy like broke my phone or whatever. So I literally was in the crib with like nothing. And my ex had like this old phone that he had. So like I was just like, let me download GarageBand and just like make music. Cause like I used to do that back in Texas when I was like going through my episodes or whatever. Like, cause music was like my escape, you know? So like I just did that cause I had nothing else to do. Cause like he had no Wi-Fi or nothing. Like it was terrible. So like I made that shit and I was like, wait, this kind of slaps. Like I went crazy. So then I just like posted it randomly and then everyone ate it up. But yeah. Yeah.
Did you think we were all gonna eat it
I
up?
really
Like,
did not. Like I didn't care if anyone ate it up because like I literally just like posted like midnight. Like it was like a weird ass time. Like I just posted it just to do it and like people ate it up. But yeah.
Okay, I got one. When you made Sad Bitch, when you put it out, like a few
Mhm.
weeks later, he was like, all the bad bitches sent a video of you acting a sad bitch. And then we making a music video. What happened to this music video?
Okay, so the T is it just wasn't doing it. Like everyone was cute and all, and I love the videos, but like I'm like not only a musician, I'm a artist. Period. So like when I do my work and shit, it all has to flow and like I don't know, like I just have a better vision for it and like I low key found it here in LA today, like 10 minutes ago. So that's the tea on that. But yeah,
so we should explain.
period. But yeah.
So when did music kind of become your escape? When did you start writing?
So like I always was a writer. Like I was always like that bitch that could write, and like I had social anxiety growing up, so like I couldn't like speak well. So I would always just like write my feelings, and like in turn like I turned to music doing that because like it was like just like journal logs at first, and then poetry. Then it happened to be music, and then like GarageBand. That shit came up, and I was like, oh my god, I can make music on my phone. So like I started doing that, and then yeah, yeah,
Do you
that's it.
prefer like the garage band phone vibe over like actual studio kind of setting?
Yeah, only because like that was how I learned making music. Like I don't know, like it's my vibe. Like I don't know, I like the generic home like comfort, like raw, like I don't know, yeah. I just like to capture everything that I'm feeling, and I feel like the rawness of like just like doing it on your phone and shit, like it just really helps the setting. But yeah, I don't know.
So what's like one of your favorite conspiracy theories? Are you into conspiracy theories at all?
Oh yes. So this is the tea. Okay. Come closer. So basically, Elon Musk is building an empire on Mars, and they created the coronavirus to kill off the weak to see who's built for Mars or not. And he's literally gonna take us all to Mars if you're rich enough, but if you're not, you're gonna be a fucking slave or you're gonna die on Earth. But yeah, period. So, yeah, T. You heard it here first. And if I disappear, anyways.
Are you gonna go with Elon Musk?
Huh?
Are you gonna go with him?
Literally, this is my plan. So I'm gonna get lit enough to become his friend, and he's gonna take me with him, and I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna wait. Shh, don't put that there.
You just become friends with Grimes.
She's too like corrupted now. She got corrupted by the white man, so the white man. Anyways, but yeah.
What's your relationship like with the internet?
Okay, so basically, what started my internet journey was like I said, I love writing, and I always just write my feelings because like it was hard for me to like speak them out at first because anxiety or whatever. So like I turned to Twitter, and I was anonymous at first, but then like people started eating me up. So then like eventually I started posting my face, and then everyone's like, oh my gosh, yes, and I started posting music, and then people were like, oh my gosh, yes. So then yeah, I literally just like talk shit and like was myself, and like I guess people just like that. So yeah, and then I went to Instagram because like whatever the fuck, it's just whatever, and then yeah, but I hate Instagram. I hate Instagram. That's why I don't look at DMs or comments because I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
Because like people get too absorbed in it. Like people end up like egotistical. Like it's literally just an app. Like I don't know. But yeah, that's the tea on that. Like I had like low key like a drug problem, but I got over that. But like I'm really like an escapist. Like I like finding things to like escape. So like if music isn't working, then I'll find something else. But like I've been learning to just like fight through it because like it's just like temporary. Like shit happens. But yeah, I don't know.
What's like some of the biggest advice you can give to someone who's like struggling with any kind of addiction?
The biggest advice is like just know that like anything you're going through, like you can literally get through it, and like abusing things, like whether it's just drugs or like people or like literally anything, like that's not gonna make you feel better. Like at the end, you're just gonna feel like shit and empty inside. Like you really have to find yourself in order to be happy. So you can't find it in things you're escaping in, because then you're just gonna lose yourself in that. So yeah, it's literally all within. Period. Yeah.
How important is your friend group in that?
Very, like every day they like help me become a better person. Like I literally have grown so much. Like they got me on my show, like they made me comfortable making music. Like I'm doing shit like this, going to LA. Like I never traveled with like friends. Like I never did this shit before. Like it's more than a friendship, honestly. It's like family. I never really had like family either, so like yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's cool.
And how did that link up happen?
Okay, so basically, I kind of knew them from like Instagram and shit, and just like the scene in New York, cause like it's so like compact or whatever. But like I remember it was like New Year's, and they invited me over, cause they were like living in a studio, like not like a studio apartment, but like literally a studio, and like water legal, like not legal, whatever. So I pulled up and shit, and like I was having a fucked up situation. I didn't really have anywhere to go, and like they let me like rock a couple nights, and like I would like go back and forth between like my ex's house and their crib. And like eventually they just like welcomed me in, and like I type like moved in. I don't know why they let me, but like we were all literally like 10 heads deep in that small ass studio. But then we got evicted because the fucking landlords were. That's the tea on that. But anyway, so we got evicted and the corona happened, so we all ended up like splitting up and going like wherever the fuck we went to. But now we all live together, so happy story, yeah. But yeah.
Can you tell the story behind Beef House?
Beef house, like just like
The little clip where there's like they're like interviewing you and you're like wearing a little dress.
oh my god, not you doing this. No, cut the cameras. Oh my god, no. Okay, basically it wasn't Beef House. I was on an MTV show that was like, there's a stylist named Rock Shreps, and she like scouted me. And it was like a Young Thug, whatever the fuck. And they made me dress like Young Thug, and like they pulled pieces from V Files and styled me in it. But don't talk about that ever again. Like that was so embarrassing. It's a hidden gem, but yeah. Oh my god, he ate me up. Oh yeah.
Do you bump heads with the most in the dollhouse?
Slimeball, the dog. He's annoying, but I love him because he's blind. So, yeah. He literally is annoying. But yeah. To you.
Do you clean up after him?
Huh?
Do you clean up after him?
Yes. I don't know what this nigga was talking about. Like I be waking up and cleaning this nigga, feeding it. Wait, let me watch my mouth. I be feeding this little baby angel. I be walking him. I be cleaning his piss. Like, I don't know what he was talking about, but
She's not on the list. She's not on the list. She be helping.
he ate me up with no crumbs. With no crumbs. I was looking at him the whole time like, wow, you really did me like that?
I wish you would have got like all of their reactions. 'Cause
We were shook. Anyways.
what was one of the moments where you were like, damn, like these are really my people? Like I find
Literally, when they let me move into their studio, 10 heads deep, and they did not even know me. That's when I was like, oh my God, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, literally in the beginning, like it was just like the universe. Like I don't have this hat on me for no reason. I got this tatted in the dollhouse. Like these are my angel numbers. The guy like fucked it up. We got it done in the projects because we were all staying at Hirachi's crib. But yeah, whatever. I believe in that shit. It's real. Tap in. I'm also selling a manifestation guide, period.
So would you consider yourself kind of spiritual?
Yes. Like, I was raised religious because, like, I'm Jamaican, so it's just, like, a strict, like, whatever the fuck. But, like, my dad is, like, crazy. Like, he's, like, an Israelite because, like, he went to jail, whatever, and that, like, makes you, like, But anyway, so he, like, raised me on some weird-ass traditions and shit. So it just made me, like, not fuck religion. But then, like, I found, like, that... Sorry, I'm cold. I found that hope again when I found out about the universe, and ever since then my life has literally did a 360. So like shit doesn't happen for no reason.
What are some things you learned about the universe?
I learned that you have to be a good person in order to receive like blessings. Like you literally have to like work to be the person you want to be. Like you can't just sit there and expect shit to happen. And like I don't know, there's just so much, like there's literally so much. I can't even like sit down and talk about it. But yeah,
I think like a real cool thing about like 500 in general is like it's like a like real specific movement of like hug you, even like YCP. And,
Yeah,
like, people, like,
yeah.
What's your relationship with them?
Does it? Bro, okay, so when I first, so no one really knows this, but like when I was like, before I was like clip, like Hook actually like FaceTimed me when I was stuck in Texas during Corona after like we became homeless and shit. I mean, not Hook, BK, my fault. BK FaceTimed me, and she was just basically telling me like whatever you're going through, like you can get through it. Like she was just really like, she didn't know, like I didn't tell her I made music or anything. Like she had no idea, but she was just giving me like the realest advice ever. And then like recently went to Atlanta. She pulled up to my B&B and she literally was like, she remembered. Like that was like the craziest thing to me because I did not think she would remember, but she did. She gave me like the biggest hug ever. Like it was crazy. Like it was literally insane. And like Hook, like also like I love her to death. Like she's so cool. But like, yeah, I literally love every girl in the industry. Like it's really fire how we're all like a community working together and we all like chill and shit. Like yeah.
Do you have any plans to work with them?
Duh. But yeah.
Does anyone else have anything? Like, what inspires you musically, I guess?
My friends, me, Glow Gang, Soulja Boy, and that's it.
Is that your favorite artist?
Yes. Oh, and Sade, but that's it. That's literally it.
What's your favorite Sade song?
Literally Cherish Today because, yeah, that just goes crazy. Yeah, actually.
She keeps getting banned by Twitter.
Oh my God, stop. They banned me on Twitter because they try to silence me because I'm a strong black woman and they fear me, period. But I might come back, but I don't give a fuck, actually. Yeah.
So what is like your definition of success? Like how will you be like, all right, I fucking made it?
My definition of success is just like overcoming my like anxiety and depression, all of that. And I feel like the only way to do that is like turn my escapism into like my reality. So like, for example, music is my escapism. I want that to just like take over because like I feel like that in itself will just make me like at peace. So yeah. But also that just ties into everything I do. Like I said, I do a lot of shit. So like all of that ties in together. So yeah, that's my definition of success. Like just being happy.
In the other interview, you said you wanted to be like a journalist.
Yeah.
Is there, after you done, like, do you write like articles or essays or anything that you just like?
I used to a lot actually, but I dropped out of college like 3 times because it just wasn't working out. But I'm focusing on music now, but that's still a dream for me because like I said, Mars is about to be inhabited and I'm about to tell everyone the facts because people got us fucked up. Like, that's weird. But yeah. White people run the media, but I'm gonna take over. But until then, I'm gonna do me and make my music, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah.
When do you feel the most happiest?
It's like I used to like wonder like I used to just like dwell on like every time I was like sad and be like, oh, why can't I just like be happy? But I realized like my sadness is actually temporary, and I'm like majority of the time like I'm actually happy like when nothing is like going on. I'm like not thinking about like minor conveniences or like my like mental health and shit. Like I'm dead just like at peace. Like I literally just like sit and just like stare at the wall sometimes. It's like wow, like I just like my mind race and like I don't know. It's just weird. Like I realized that recently. Like I'm literally like happy like all the time. It's just like I gotta control like my head and like remember who I am. And I'm a sad bitch. I love being bad. So gotta hop out my feelings, hop in my bag. Period. But yeah, that's it.
What are some things you do to kind of like protect your energy? Because I know like as you come up, there's gonna be those people who just trying to like leech off of you, and I know that you guys have had those experiences already.
Yes.
What are some things you do to kind of weed out?
Okay, so my intuition is just so strong, and I just like feel energy. So if anyone around me I feel like is weird, I'm not fucking with them. Period. So that's been a good tactic for me so far. So yeah.
Do you have any tips on how to catch on to weird energy?
Literally just like stay on guard and like don't be blinded by like dick sucking or like people trying to like kiss your ass and shit. Like, but also don't be a bad person. Like, don't be mean. Like, just keep notes, and like once those notes start piling up, then you know like that person's a dub. So yeah.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is when people like act like they know me and then use that to like manipulate to like get to me when they really don't actually like care about me. Because like when I care about people, I really care about them. So when I find out it's not genuine, I get so mad. And like people do that a lot. Like a lot of people, this is like surprising, a lot of people are actually fake. Like people are so weird. But like yeah, that's the tea on that. I'm eating y'all up and y'all know who you're talking about. But anyways. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so cold.
Oh, 3 words to describe the dollhouse. What like if you could describe the dollhouse in 3 words?
Bad Girls Club.
No cap.
Is that like y'all be fighting in there?
I mean, we just be crazy. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all the tea. I gotta like bring the cameras in. Like, yeah, literally. Until then, y'all are gonna just wonder. But yeah, we're crazy. Yeah.
Last time we were interviewing, Beast was saying how like there'll be times where low-key they just like all the guys are just sitting in one room. They're not even trying to hang out.
Yeah. Ew, Beast is annoying.
Like guy versus girl moments in the house.
All the time, and Beast is the main instigator, so that's crazy he said that. Wow, he ate us up. Wow, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Do you have any stories like that?
I mean, like, it's just day to day, like, they just always be thinking they're smarter than me, and that's not the facts, but yeah. Yeah. In New York, like, what I like about it most is that, like, it's so, like, compact, so, like, it's very, like, family-oriented, so, like, even though, like, there's, like, the weirdos and, like, you know, whatever the fuck, like, at the end of the day, it's still a community, and, like, people that live in, like, places like Texas and, like, Atlanta, like, well, Atlanta's kind of, like, getting there, but, like, I don't know, like, you really don't get that experience. Like, living in New York is really different. Like, it's actually, like, really, like, we're all a family. Like, it's actually weird, but...